Okay, so here's the cowl that I want to show you. This is a super easy pattern. I'm calling it like a sampler pattern because it has 3 different stitches. So we have a half double crochet, well actually we have a double crochet, a single crochet, and a half double crochet. And all we're going to do is just repeat those rows, and we're doing the back loops only. So I'm going to show you how to do this. It's super easy, perfect for a beginner. So don't feel intimidated if you've never crocheted before, because you can do it. For this cowl, I am using the Caron Cotton Cakes. And this is in the color, where is it? Nested Blues. And it's so pretty. It reminds me like of denim jeans and, you know, just really neutral colors. And it says to use a size H crochet hook, which I'm going to be doing, and it says it's a 4 medium weight yarn. And this kind of feels more like a size 3 to me, so I am going to just let you be the judge when you see it. But anyway, the size H would be great to use. Just to let you know, I used a size G on this cowl. So if you want it a little tighter, you can certainly use a smaller hook. So let me go ahead. I'm going to start this cowl with the H because I think that's really a good size for a lot of people to use, especially beginners. And what I'm going to do, these are all still attached because these are the leftovers from that. So you're just going to need 1 ball of yarn, and you could probably make 2 of these. So let me go ahead and find my end to this. Okay, so I just wanted to share with you 2 different ways you can do this. One way is you can crochet it in the round. That's what I did on this one, but I want to show you what this looks like when you crochet in the round. You end up with a seam like that. And there's nothing wrong with that really, because you're going to be putting this at the back of your neck, and this is all going to be scrunched up so you won't even see it. So I felt like this was the easiest way to do it in the round, but this is also reversible. And the way I did it is one side has ridges and the other side does not. So if you can see that, it's totally reversible. And when you reverse it, this seam is not as prominent. So you have a choice of which way you want to wear that, which is great. I mean, I love having choices, don't you? So what I'm going to show you is how to do this in the round, but I just wanted to give you a tip on making it. If you don't get how to do this, you can always just make 1 big rectangle and then you can sew up the seam, okay? So that's not a big deal at all. So if you would rather do that, you can certainly do that. But this is a 90 chain cowl, okay? So when you start with the regular chain method, you're going to chain 90 stitches. And I'm just going to do a short sample of it so I don't have to do the 90 chains for you. And I'm just going to give you 2 tips. One is you can, like I said, make 1 big rectangle and then you're going to sew it together. Or if you want to do it in the round, say this is 90 chains. You're going to make sure it's not twisted, okay? So you don't want this side showing and this flat side with the V showing and then the back bumps on this side and connect it. It's not going to work. It's going to be twisted. And that's fine. If you want a twisted cowl, you can totally do that. But what you're going to do is you're going to take one end like this. So you're going to have the same side on the front for everything. Then you're going to take your hook and you're going to insert it from the top of this chain. So you're going to go into the one at the knot, and you're going to grab your long piece on the back, and then you're going to pull this through like a slip stitch, I'm sorry. And that way it's not going to be twisted, and as you can see, the V side is on the front and it's perfect. So at this point, if you're working in the round, you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And this is a very small sample, so just to let you know, this is not your cowl, just in case you're guessing. And what you're going to do is you're going to double crochet into this stitch right here. Now this one with the chain counts as your first double crochet, and this one right next to it is your second double crochet. So you're going to just double crochet in each of these stitches all the way around. And then when I get to the last stitch, I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you how to join it. So that's what it should look like, only on a big scale. So you're going to have 90 stitches, and then you're going to do this to all 90. Okay, so I am at the end of my 90 stitches. I know it looks like a bracelet, but it's supposed to be a representation of your cowl. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your hook and you're going to insert it into the top of the chain 3. So there's 1, 2, 3. So this is your chain 3. Just going to go right in there, and you're going to pull it through with a slip stitch, and that joins the whole thing. So can you see that? So your cowl, of course, like I said, is a bigger, so your cowl is going to be a lot larger, but this is exactly what you're just going to keep doing. So your next row that I have here, so this is your double crochet row right here, and then this is your chain 1. I mean, this is your double crochet row, and then your single crochet row. And what we're going to do is you're going to chain 1, and we are working in the back loops only. So this is your double crochet, and at the top right here, you're going to go into that back loop. So you don't go under both of these, but you could if you don't like this pattern, but this is the one that I made, and it goes right through here into the back loop only. And then you're just going to continue that in the back loops. And you're going to go all the way around. And it makes a really nice definition of a ridge right here, and I really like that. And so I think it turned out great. So just go ahead and go into each of those back loops. And then once you get back to the beginning, I'm going to show you the half double crochet. And that's what it should look like. Okay, so I'm back. And this is the last stitch before that the beginning one. So you're going to do a single crochet in that last one, and then as you can see, this was the chain 3 right here. So you're going to, and you did a chain 1, so you're going to just go underneath that chain 1 right here under both strands. You're going to pull through with a slip stitch, so that joins it right there. Then the next row, you're going to do a half double crochet. So that is chain 2, yarn over, go into the back loops only again, and you're going to pull through all 3 of those stitches. Again, you're going to yarn over, go into the back loop only, yarn over, pull through all 3, and that's a half double. Go into the back loop, pull through all 3, and continue all the way around to the beginning. And then we're just going to repeat that same pattern over and over. So you have a double crochet, single crochet, half double crochet. Okay, so now when you get to the end of your half double crochet row, you're just going to go into this last stitch, and then you're going to go into the chain, the top of the chain 2. 1, 2, so you're just going to go in just like that under both strands, and you're going to pull through with a slip stitch. So here's my teeny weeny little cowl. How cute is that? I guess you could make a bracelet too, right? So this is your 3 pattern repeat, the double crochet, single crochet, half double crochet. And again, this is the seam. So I'm going to show you the front side. And it looks like that. And this is a variegated yarn, so it has imperfections in it. So hopefully you can make, well, I know you can make this in any yarn you desire. So a solid color would be equally as beautiful, and I think you're gonna really have fun. And then you can also fold it over a couple times if you want before you put it on. And there's a lot of options with this, and it's just so soft and so squishy. I really love this. I have about 9 repeats of the pattern on my cowl. So you can go longer or shorter or whatever you want, and you can also make it wider. If you want a longer cowl, you're going to make it, say, 100 stitches versus your 90. So you can use whatever you want as far as your measurement. It doesn't have to be 90 stitches, and I just kind of wanted it small and up around my neck. So have fun crocheting this, and I'll see you next time. God bless you. Take care.